Be it resolved that alcohol should be banned at soccer games. For the motion, please help me welcome Dean.
Madam Speaker, alcohol should be banned at soccer games. Now, firstly, quick definitions. Rubbing alcohol is not what we're talking about. Now, we're not talking about athletes actually drinking alcohol. We're talking about fans in the stands drinking alcohol. Should be banned, as in forbidden, not allowed. Soccer games are general purpose games where soccer, or what's known as football in the European and Eastern worlds. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why it should be banned. Firstly, quickly, goons and safety. 2, distractions to others. 3, Olympics are the epitome of sport. 4, selling out for endorsements. And 5, sport is about fitness. So firstly, goons. You talk about any English soccer league game in recent memory, and the first thing you think about is the fights, ladies and gentlemen. Not at every game. What fuels it? Alcohol. They're not there to have a good time and watch the game. They're out there to vote for their side. And if you don't agree with them, you're getting a fist in the face. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a distraction. Drunk people over there, I can't watch the game because they're over there. Keep it out of the stands. Thirdly, the Olympics, the epitome of sport. Why dirty your body with alcohol when you are trying? Soccer is for world-class players as well as junior people learning, ladies and gentlemen. Don't encourage alcohol use by spectators or by the athletes. Selling out for endorsements. Alcohol sponsors, very few and far between. Coca-Cola, you can mix it with rum if you want, but do it at home. Don't bring it into the field with you. Coke is a great sponsor of soccer around the world, but ladies and gentlemen, don't sell out. And 5th, fitness. Soccer is about being in a healthy body, healthy mind and a healthy body with the Olympics, as well as being fit. Alcohol is the exact opposite of fitness. Ban alcohol from soccer games.
Thank you, Dean. And now to speak against the motion, please help me welcome Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, what, pray, is wrong with alcohol, I would ask? I mean, we all drink alcohol. And secondly, what is it about soccer? Why ban it at soccer? I mean, they didn't say ban it at, they're singling out soccer. I think this is completely inappropriate. They didn't talk about hockey or baseball or football. Now, the leader of the government seems to think that there's something about soccer and alcohol that brings out all this stuff. Well, I tell you, in the words of Bill Clinton, it's the people, stupid. It's not, it's not the alcohol that makes the people, it's the people that go. I mean, he talks about the soccer games, football games in the UK. Why do they fight? It's not because they had alcohol. That's a contributing factor, but why do they fight at soccer games? They don't fight at hockey games here in the same ways. It's because the people, they're coming from different it's typically different religious or ethnic or regional rivalries, or different social classes that get in that game. I mean, Rangers, Celtic, that's, in case you don't know, that's one's Catholic and one's Protestant. Same thing in Liverpool and Everton. There are a lot of religious rivalries and things in soccer. So we've decided that it's soccer we're going to ban, and I'm really not sure why. I mean, he talks about, the leader of the opposition or the government talks about revenues and endorsements. Well, I'm thinking, if the stadiums didn't have revenues from alcohol, they wouldn't have enough money to pay the poor soccer players. And so we need the revenues. Again, you know, this sort of temperance league approach that we've got coming from the government to sort of singling out and picking out on soccer, my view would be, if you're going to single out sort of soccer, it's getting it all wrong. You might as well, it's a bit like saying we're going to ban weathermen because we don't like the weather. And if you really don't like bad behavior and you think you want to get rid of alcohol, then why don't we ban alcohol at weddings? Because I think you could argue that there's just as much bad behavior that goes on, at least at some of the weddings that I've seen, where people are allowed to drink. And the final point, you're going to ban the alcohol at the games. Well, you know what? The people will just go out and get themselves blind drunk before they go to the games, and they're still going to act like bloody idiots. So, I say ban alcohol at soccer games. Ridiculous. You're kidding.
Thank you, Michael. And now to close the debate, please help me welcome Dean.
Lightning fast rebuttals. Firstly, what's wrong with alcohol? We all drink alcohol. AA members will tell you, no, we don't all drink alcohol, and why you shouldn't all drink alcohol. It's the people, stupid. Well, that's like saying a car driven by a drunk driver didn't kill the person that he hit. It was the alcohol that killed the person. No, it's the actual people who are influenced by the alcohol that do it, but it's the cause of the situation. No money to the poor soccer players. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they don't just sell beer, they sell scarves, they sell soccer jerseys, soccer balls, sell autographed photographs at the stadiums. There's lots of money that you can find at stadiums. Weddings are private ceremonies. Soccer games are public, generally. And so it is up to the stadium to control blind, drunk people coming into the stadium from not. If you don't have a ticket, you don't get in. If you have a ticket and you're drunk, it says on the ticket, we can refuse entry. Too bad for you. Don't come in drunk, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, soccer is a fun game, but not when there's alcohol involved.
Thank you, Dean. And now, if I can have your votes for the motion. 7, 8. Against the motion? 8. Whoa.
Have a drink. Cheers.
I think I need a drink. It's very hard. I think both of you had excellent arguments, but I will give it to Dean.